We Squall. What? What's going on? What is the problem that you're seeing?
Oh, look at that. Fucking technology fucking hates me today. Hello and welcome to Tomes of the Multiverse. Great. Happy Pride Month, gays. Everything is out to get me today. Let's go.
During Pride Month,
During
shake
Pride
my
Month.
hand.
In front of my salad.
In front of my salad.
In front of my salad. I don't even have my right dice. What is going on today?
Oh, my dead monkey beast. Shake my damn head.
Okay. Technical difficulties. We're figuring it out.
We've done it. We figured it out.
Hi, my name is Liv Knightley. I am the Dungeon Master here for Tomes of the Multiverse with me and my friends. They're not on screen because we're about to get into some combat. Yes.
Combat.
Combat. It has been a while, but we are back here. If you have not seen, recently we started a limited series called Telltale Monster Heart, which happens soon. We just did our session 0. If you missed that, the game will be on our YouTube on Saturday, so you can see that then. But other than that, I think we're good to go. I don't think there's any more announcements. Our character art's done by Kristen here on the show. Yeah, do that. But
Do that.
do that. Go commission them. Depigeoning on Twitter. We'll get to plugs at the end of the show. One technical issue has thrown me into this entire fucking day. Let's just begin. Is everyone ready to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then let's take a tour into Exandria. But first,
Woo.
a recap. When we last left the Masterless, the party had kind of begun their way to Bazzoxan to kind of find their way into their next part of their supposed destiny. With a small golden amulet from Jigao, they trekked up to where the city that was last touched by the gods was. They kind of found a rest stop called the Emerald Loop Caravan, where there was horizon-back tortoises, conversations with a group they had met in Jigao to begin with, before they all decided to kind of go together and travel up to Bazzoxan for hopefully some more mercantile work. In the first few days of travel, there wasn't a whole lot to write home about. Why is Harry Styles playing on my...
Harry Styles.
Harry
Styles.
Styles.
Harry
That was
Styles.
annoying.
Because Harry Styles is trying to remind you of something that happened.
Harry Styles was reminding me about DMCA copyright. Apparently. During one of the days, there was a large shape in the distance. And getting closer, you found the multi-armed, gargantuan body of a dead Udak with axe slashes and dagger stabs and spears broken off, and dozens of littered bodies around the field. It was partially melting into a black ichor, and Peter wanted to get a closer look at this ape thing that had been roaming the waste since the calamity. Climbing on, a shadow appeared around him and was slashed within half of an inch of his life. A Vrock, a demonic, vulture creature with big wings and a beak, came and attacked him, and 3 other little green things sprung out and prepared to attack the group. That is where we left off. Let's jump into the battle map. Whoop! It's a very basic, sad battle map today, because the internet hates me. Another Vrock swoops down from the air. So there's 2 Vrock and 3 Quasits here today. But
Have them on display here.
at the top of the initiative order today is Peter with Mal on deck.
Hi.
What would you like to do?
Okay, so get this.
I'm
I
getting
don't know why I'm
this.
doing
Tell
that
me.
voice.
Yeah, that's not the wrong campaign.
Please tell me.
Anyways,
Tell me what I need to know.
first things first, I'm a realist. I cast Summon Beast, and so my little mini spiritual bear friend appears next to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a medium-sized
And then-
creature, right?
Actually, I looked at it. It's small.
It's a small. Okay.
It's small.
Tiny
beast.
little baby bear.
Then
Tiny little
let's
baby bear.
use
He's just a small boy.
we're gonna use
Please don't kill me.
Oh,
Cause he's
just
just
a
a
goblin.
bear
I just
over there. I only have one hit point.
we'll use this guy.
Don't kill me.
Where would you like to place him?
Next to me, please.
Right there, okay?
Okay, hold on.
I can't see
have to-
Peter on the battle map.
I
Yeah,
think I
he's
have to
hidden.
leave and then come back because it's
No,
showing that
you-
no one else is here.
Peter's right
Oh.
at the top of the map for anybody else who's not having map issues.
All right.
Above
Gap
the back.
issues.
All right.
Time to refresh. Nice.
Haha, I hate technology.
Giggity giggity.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll die.
Well, my name's Sonic.
Whoa, a Quagmire reference? Guess I'll die.
Guess the world's ending.
Whoa, Family Guy in 2022?
Well, okay. So, as long as the little bear creature is next to me,
Sonic
that's
just
all I
tongue
care
clicking
about.
me?
Sure, yeah.
Uh,
Do you want it within engagement range of the Vrock?
Sure.
I'm
yes,
comfortably wet.
Sure, great. Done.
please. And then as for my bonus action, I turn myself into a bear.
Got it. You
And that is
transformer sound effect shift into a mechanical Horizon Forbidden West blah blah blah. Turn into a bear. Yeah, that's where we're at today.
And-
That is your turn. I'm taking it.
yeah, that's all I can do. Just
Alrighty.
cast the spell and transform.
It is Mal's turn, and then it is
Oh, boy.
Argent Pask way on deck.
Holy shit.
Okay, never mind.
All right. To start with, I'm gonna. So I also don't see the enemies on this battle map.
There is a closet 5 feet from you on your right, and
Okay.
5 feet from you on your left.
Oh, okay. So I'm a little surrounded.
And
I'm gonna
Irvin is
rage.
beside you as well.
Oh, sick. Okay, I'm gonna rage.
That was my question: are these guys still with us, or did they dip?
Yeah, they solidly ran the minute they saw trouble.
Oh, okay.
No,
Um,
Irvin's
so-
beside you. He's in engagement range with the closet on your right, if that helps you at all.
So, Mal, holding his axe, looks over at Irving and he's like, "Oh God, this is so weird. We should probably boom!" And a beam of light shoots straight out of his chest like Iron Man's uniform, straight in front of him at the closet.
The left
And-
closet or the right closet?
The left one.
Got it.
And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Is this... Hold on. Is this a magical attack, I'm assuming?
I guess
I do get advantage on this.
it just says make a Constitution saving throw.
Total of 15.
That is the save.
Okay. What does it do? Like, does it have any, like,
Yes.
half on save or anything like that?
Or take 1d6 radiant damage. I guess it does nothing. It just dodges it.
Okay. It...
Um,
There's a
and
beam.
I look just as surprised as the creature.
Irvin goes, what the fuck did you just... What
I don't
was
know.
that?
I don't know. And in this moment of confusion, I lift up my axe and try to bring it down on top of the little demon man in front of me.
I'm gonna go back
Left
to the
or
thing
right?
that I do know.
The one that I shot at.
Okay, so you rush...
And
The
then
Udak is
I'm
moving.
gonna go reckless.
Alright, yeah, you rush up and recklessly swing at the
Okay,
closet.
well that's good. One of them was a natural one. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Sick. That's gonna be 6 slashing damage. And I will stay where I am.
Great. Guys, it's been so long. And I wanted this day to go so well. And I'm having so many fucking issues.
It's gone great, baby. Don't
thank
don't let
you.
those negative
Thank
thoughts
you.
in.
If that
They're
is
just
the
clouds,
end
let
of
'em
the
pass.
Turn. It is now Dermot's turn.
Hermit.
And he is going to clutch the front of his chest plate. He'll
Squeeze his tit.
squeeze his little titties a little
Gives
bit.
himself a chest exam.
It is Pride Month. And will say prayer to the Luxon and cast Bless on Irvin, on Mal, and Maggie Keen Eyes, who's next to him. You guys
Nice.
can add a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws before the spell ends. It is a 1-minute spell.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, that he'll kind of make his way over to between Vashti and Galceride. That is the end of Dermot's turn. It is the Quasit's turn. One of them is going to speed over to AO and is going to make an attack.
Ayo.
It will make one attack. Go! That is a 17 to hit. And that hits.
Nice.
Nice. Well, not nice because it's
So,
against AO. Our
What
friend.
is AO attack with? Like what is
She's a
she?
harpoon,
Ooh.
but she's currently getting hit. She's not.
Oh, I thought she was hitting someone. And I was
That's-
like, fuck yeah. So I shouldn't have said fuck yeah.
I know you're competitive with this girl, but like,
Yeah.
dude.
And then she needs
Mortal
to make a Constitution
peril.
saving throw.
If I can't do well in combat, neither can anyone else.
She fails her Constitution saving throw.
Ayo. dude.
Ayo.
Wait, even with bless? No, she didn't get blessed. That's right.
No, no.
Or more damage to her.
Gamblage.
Damblage, as the Quasi goes, rushes up in like a mucusy green, kind of like chitinous like exoskeleton, and bites into her arm, and she's like, ah! And then she winces as she takes poison damage.
Poison.
Poison damage. This next Quasit is going to take their attack on Mal with advantage
Oh dear.
because of Reckless. Does a 18 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, you will take half of the piercing damage because you're raging. So 7, that is 3 piercing damage, and I need you to make a
Jeez.
Constitution saving throw at advantage
At advantage.
because you're a robot, man.
Oh, because I'm a robot. Oh my god, that's a 19 plus 7, 26.
You're literally fine.
Did you even add bless to that?
Oh no, I didn't.
Do you need
30.
to?
That was
Ooh.
yeah, no, you feel fucking nothing at all.
Well, I guess we both did things that didn't work.
End of that clause. It goes, and it looks fucked, by the way. Like it does not look great. It is the next one
Just a shit
is
at the
going.
top of its lungs.
It twists its head around 360 style. It goes and is going to attempt to scare Irvin.
Ew.
Irvin fucking saves. He goes, ew. When he sees this.
Oh, that's so cool.
He's seen weirder stuff in his trips.
And
He's
then-
just right now. He's
and
immune to
then,
fear.
This Quasit's gonna buzz away when he sees this, and then Irvin's gonna take an attack of opportunity on him.
It just leaves out of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Would-
see.
Would I get
Irvin,
one too?
You are not in engagement in his range with the Quasit that he
Okay.
is fighting. He was on the right of you, and you went up to the left one.
Oh, okay, right.
But it's
Sorry, I
okay.
can't see.
Irvin hit with his dagger.
Dagger.
3, 5, and then 2d6 of poison damage.
Oh my god.
Which, I'm not sure if Quasits... They are immune to poison, so it will not matter.
Well.
However, 5 damage is nothing to scoff at. It's the cat, and he pulls out the dagger and goes, "Fuck you," and it buzzes away. That is the end of that creature's turn. It is now Ao's turn.
Hey, yo.
She is going to attempt
Hey,
to
yo.
attack the Quasit that bit her. She does have disadvantage on this because she's poisoned right now.
Oh,
What a loser.
She
hate to see it.
Yeah, she has a harpoon that she has. She's a ranger.
Is it like a harpoon gun?
Oh, no
just-
wonder
No,
she's
a
serious.
harpoon. She has a full like
Oh, sorry.
stiletto spear kind of thing.
I have
She
friends who are
takes-
rangers.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is that it?
Liam.
She kind of swings, but the poison that pumps through her body like stops her. Oh wait, she can make 2. She has 2 attacks.
Then
Let's try again.
What the fuck? I don't even have 2 attacks. I'm the
That
one
one
who sucks.
will hit. That one will hit. For Mal, who might be a little more in tune with fighting styles and everything, you see when she drives the harpoon like through the creature, she has a lot of force behind the swing. And you could think that in most circumstances when she wouldn't be poisoned, that would probably like fucking hurt. But it doesn't do like as much like pressure because she is now contending with the poison that is like pumping through her body. But she still does a fair amount of damage.
Uh-oh. I'm a little afraid.
End of Ao's turn. It is now Irvin's turn. And Irvin is going to rush after... Actually, no. He's going to see Ao is in trouble. And he's going to...
Hey, yo!
5, 10,
Hey,
15,
yo.
20, 25. He's going to make it his way over to Ao. And he'll make 2 attacks. First one will hit. Second one will also hit. For a total of 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage for the 2 attacks total. Comes up and just brings both daggers he's got in his hands, flips them in a cool little flourish, and stabs the Quasit in both sides of the head and kills it. And it is
Dang.
bang.
Nice.
Uh,
nice.
That is the end of Irvin, as he looks like he's attending to help Ao. It is Galsaride's turn now. And Galsaride will... Man, my dudes, what can the
Man.
spellcaster do?
You could maybe cast
Not
a
much.
spell?
He will... seeing that these rock are a possible problem, is going to... similar to that of when you guys were in the cave with him, he brings all this kind of energy into his hands and kind of compresses it and shoots it forward. The second rock, the one that's not engaged with Peter, is kind of in the air, and then suddenly there's just like this as it's some of this energy explodes out, encompasses him, and tries to pull him down with some kind of force of gravity. It has to make a strength saving throw.
Pretty sexy.
Does it have? It does have magic resistance. Strength will save, unfortunately. I'm just gonna read really quickly. On a failed, it's pulled up to 10 feet. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage. So it still takes damage. 7, 11, 17, 21, so 10 damage to that rock. as it explodes around him and seemingly does damage, but doesn't do exactly what the intent was. And Galceride swears in the undercommon language. And
What what is the translation of the curse?
the translation is like cunt. And he's gonna kind of
This prim and proper man. Oh,
kind of steps around Pask's right and makes his way over to kind of get a clear, more shot towards things. But that is the end of Galceride's turn. It is Argent Pask's turn with Vashti on deck in the far future.
So we got 2 Vrock.
Two
We have
Vrock.
2.
One is
and
by Peter,
2
one is in the air.
Yes, and then there are 2. What was the other beastie called? Sorry.
They're
Quasit.
closets.
A closet. So there's 2 and 2.
Like, yeah, there is.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Burden at 2nd level, so it affects all of them. I need all of them to make charisma saving throws, please.
Okay. What's the range on that? Sorry.
It is 30 feet.
You're gonna
And
do it on all of them.
I'm gonna say this right now. I can't see the beast, so if I gotta move somewhere, let me know.
Okay, so you can get
I'm wondering
one
if
of
I,
the
like,
rocks,
left.
one of the closets, and the other. So you can get both closets and one of the rock, but you can't get the one that's attacking Peter.
If I move, am I able to focus on the 2 Vrock?
You'd have to get towards. If you got towards the Udak, like by 10 feet or so, then you can get all of them if you want.
I will do that then. Why not?
So they all have advantage on this because they have magical resistance. So let me
Yes.
do the closets real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It is a what save?
It is charisma, because I don't think these things are very charismatic.
Closet fails. Second closet succeeds. These will be for the Vrock.
Looking for 14.
Looking for 14. One saves. The other fails.
Excellent.
So the one in the air fails. And
Okay.
is now burdened.
So whenever the 2 that failed make an attack roll saving throw before the spell ends, they must roll a d4 and subtract that number from their thing.
Great.
Anti-bless.
Yeah. It's called Bane, but it's for wizards.
What's called burden.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did you
Interesting.
describe this spell? I can't remember if this was you.
This is something I just had access to.
Okay, then we have to talk after, but I'll allow it for now.
Okay.
That is the end of that.
Oh, I remember. I picked it with my level up.
Yeah, so it was someone else's homebrew. It's someone else's from a different campaign.
Oops.
Well, I'll allow it for now to keep the game going.
Fair enough.
That is the end of your turn, Argent Pask.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stay there.
It is the Vrock's turn.
The Vrock. Vrock. He is the Vrock.
The Vrock that is over with the 2 bears is going to make one attack with its talons on Spiritual Bear.
No.
That does a 16 hit Spiritual Bear.
That hits.
Okay. The damage on Spiritual Bear is 18 points of slashing damage.
Math.
The groans of the bear.
Liv, if
Okay,
I leave
cool.
the battle map, will it fuck things up?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave and come back and see. Yeah.
Is the bear still up? Is the shiny bear still up?
Shiny bear is still up.
The Rock really likes how shiny it is, so it's gonna beak it now.
Oh.
That is even better than the last one, so that will hit.
Yeah.
That'll be another 10 points of piercing damage.
He's still up.
Okay, so let me paint you a
beast.
picture. This is kind of what you see. You summon your giant or your tiny bear that's floating aimlessly around you. And then you turn into a metallic bear, but the spectral nature energy that you've created seems to just like really hardcore attract in a platonic way the Vrock, and he begins to drool and salivate,
Ugh.
and he goes ah! And just scratches down the side of the bear. The bear like and
That's
then
an unhealthy relationship.
and then its jaw unhinges and clamps down on the bear, tearing off a piece of the spectral form before it like kind of tries to swallow the energy. And then like, what languages does Peter speak?
Peter speaks Celestial, Common, Druidic, and Elvish.
In your little bear brain, you hear.
If I'm close to it and I speak deep speech in Sylvan, do I understand what it says?
You don't actually hear anything, and this is only to Peter. It is the next Vrock's turn now, and it's going to take a little flyby pass over to the Udak here.
Udak.
And then
Who dat?
do a little.
Yeah, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a new
The
deck.
Kodak.
I need Mal, I need Argent Pask, and I need Peter and the bear to all make me
Ugh.
a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Not at advantage this time, right?
Not at advantage.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
Ruh-roh.
Is this a charming effect at all?
No, it is not.
Okay, cool.
Peter, what'd you get?
Natural 1.
You fail. Argent Pask.
Nice.
I got 15.
You succeed. What did the bear get?
Spiritual Bear got a 13.
He fails. And what did Mal get?
A natural 20 with bless, so 30.
You're fine. So those that failed, they are now stunned until the end of the Vrock's next turn. While you are stunned, you can't move and can only speak falteringly. Your creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and rolls against the creature have advantage.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
That
Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem.
is the Vrock is going to actually use the rest of its movement to fly over to Pask.
Oh. Hi.
It lets out this piercing shriek above the Udak, and you just see Peter and Pask and the bear. Oh no, Pask, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You
You
said
saved.
it.
Sorry, I meant to go
No
to Peter.
worries.
Then it goes over to Peter.
Oh. That's still a problem.
Lets out this piercing wail that stiffens up Peter's robotic bear muscles, and the spiritual bear just like. But Mal and Pask are unaffected by this. That is the end of the Vrock's turn. It is now Maggie Keeneye's turn.
That was on deck.
Maggie is going to reach into her bag and is going to pull out like a big metal ball on some string and just starts to and hammer tosses over to the closet that is accosting Mal. And that will hit.
Maggie was blessed.
Maggie was blessed. That still hits.
I don't know why. Never mind.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage to the closet. Okay, so Mal, you see just a smearing of green blood on your flesh as this closet's salivating towards you, and then it goes hits and smears into the melting Udak's foot, and is dead.
Okay.
And then Maggie will. Hi, how's it going? You good,
Oh.
pal?
Yeah, thanks. I feel like something's coming up though.
Oh, they're just glowing.
Owen.
That doesn't look
Yeah.
very good. Well, aim it that way, buddy. And she will.
Unibeam charged.
She will. That is the end of her turn. It is Vashti of the Hills' turn.
Alright. There's still one on Pask, right?
No. There's 2 on Peter, 1 closet over yonder, just kind of trying to get away from the attack actions, basically.
Okay. And the 2 on Peter are in the air.
They're around Peter, but it's up in Udak, so it's about 20 feet up in the air if you would like to do something.
Okay. I was just wondering if I could do melee, but nope. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm gonna
Diddle them.
watch yourself.
Vincent. The nice boy.
I'm going to take aim at one of the Udaks that are up with Peter, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay. Do you want the one that shrieked, or the one that was at Peter first?
Let's do the one that had Peter first.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that you just need to move up a little bit. So I'll just say like 10 or so feet, just to get you up there. You come up beside Mal and Maggie, and you and shoot out a guiding bolt. Make your attack roll.
I'm on the other side of the Udak, so if I'm getting close to Mal and Maggie, I'd have.
You're not on the other side of the Udak. You are.
On my
I'm
screen
on
she
the other
is.
side of the Udak.
Yeah, so sorry.
Technology.
The way I set up Peter and that is just that they're there. They are on top of the Udak body.
Oh, they're still on top. Of the
Yeah,
okay.
they haven't moved.
Okay.
I just can't
So
physically.
my range of
Yeah,
120
you're
feet
fine.
from here.
I said from last time of like how I ruled it. The way I ruled it with Pass, because he needed to get up closer to see them. So just to keep that
okay.
fair, you have to get up closer too. You're still not anywhere in combat in like encounter range of them, so you're not in risk of like
Okay.
getting a beak to the face by any stretch of the mean. But that's just to keep things fair. I'm level
Alright.
on the both ends.
Alright, so guiding bolt.
Guide that bolt.
Got that bolt. That is a dirty 20.
That will absolutely hit. Roll that
Lovely.
sweet, sparkly damage.
Alright, so 5d6. 5, 8,
5d6?
13,
Oh my god.
14,
Oh my fucking god. She fucking Dave.
and 17 points of damage.
17. Jesus. Okay. You drag your finger down your fucked arm, summon this kind of deep purple, kind of green spiraled energy, and then there's a moment where a breath leaves you as you're aiming your shot, where just out of your peripheral, you think something just steps over your shoulder from behind you, and you hear, "What are you gonna do?" And it, like a fucking, eldritch spear just, like, launches out of your hand with an intensity that just rocks the rock, and it pierces into its shoulder of light as the energy, that purpley green energy, spirals out around them and wash them in this light, getting the next attack advantage.
Yeah.
Rock the rock.
And then you turn around, like you do a little glance, and there's nothing behind you.
Wanda.
Run.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Do you have a bonus action you'd like to do, or anything like that?
no bonus actions for me that I can take right
Okie
now.
dokie.
So that is the end of my turn.
A fucking hard hit from Vashti. This is top of the round. Round 2. Peter, you're stunned. That is the end of your turn, unfortunately. Mal, it is now your turn.
He's gonna look at the one that's burdened, if I have a way of discerning whichever one that is.
Sure.
And he's gonna be like, oh god, boom, and that beam's gonna shoot out again.
In this moment, you maybe understand what being hungover, like Luna has been, is like.
Yeah,
And
I don't like this.
It has to make a what save again?
Constitution.
Okay, it is advantage on this, but it has burden. Well then, that total for the rock. Oh my god, Jesus. 19.
Fuck.
Sorry, I
Man.
it got an 18 minus 3 from burden that has a +4 to its con save.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a little beefy boy.
Is there a way I can get up to it?
Yeah,
with my
if
movement?
you use your movement, I'll make you do an athletics check.
Okay. That is a unnatural 20.
Did you take advantage on that because you're raging?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's fucking nothing. It's just like this cryptid climbs this massive cryptid, gets up to a smaller winged cryptid beside a bigger metal cryptid, and a sparkly bear. And yeah, no problem. You're.
And I climb up it like how a little kid climbs up stairs and just like,
Absolutely.
Oh my.
like fucking scuttle up.
yeah. And once I get to the top, I just kind of like, I want to stand in front of Peter, like in their face. And even though I don't have to, I want to just to maybe hopefully draw its attention a little more. I'm gonna attack Reckless to the one that is to the one that isn't burdened, because that way I can give someone else advantage on that attack. Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
Vashti can give them advantage.
Oh. Good.
15 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. I rolled you last time. I'm gonna roll you this time. Oh! Finally! Okay, that's gonna be 16 points of
That max
slashing
damage?
damage. Yeah.
Nice.
Plus
nice.
2 for my strength and plus 2 for rage.
Amazing.
All right, that was
16.
worth peeking your mic. Fair enough.
Hell yeah!
Okay, so you guys see this. Mal shoots a laser. Vashti, you're right beside him for this. Shoots a laser beam at the other rock. That's fair. You're over on this side,
Super
actually.
laser fist.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
shoots up. The Udak gets, because he can't really control the laser vomit. It shoots up from the ground up, slicing a part of the Udak with this laser, scorching part of the rock, and then moved to step forward, and then fucking climbs up the Udak, grabbing fur in hand, axe still clutched in hand, just like rushes up like a child up the stairs. But for you, you just see existential horror of this robotic moss man just like brings the axe, slams it down on the rock, and the rock like ow! As a wing is nearly cleaved off in this moment. That is Mal's turn, I believe.
Yes.
Alrighty. It is Dermot's turn. Dermot will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 make his way over to the closet that still
Making his way.
stands. And Dermot will he'll use Searing Wrath. He'll bring out his Warhammer, raise it to the sky. The clouds of this dingy, like Jorhassian wasted day opens up just for a moment. A pillar, like a bead of light, slams into his hammer, and he shoots it at the closet. That will hit the closet for 2d8 radiant damage. Yeah, that closet's McFucking dead. He shoots it out, and it's scorched off. Just off. Dead. Murdered.
Did you say Mick fucking dead?
Yeah, he's McFucking dead. You've never heard me say that before?
No, I like it.
He's McFucking dead. I say that all the time.
I thought you said Nick fucking dead at
Nick's
first, and I
fucking
was
dead.
like...
That is the end of Dermot's turn. It is Ao's turn. She will, as a bonus action, switch weapons. And she'll put the harpoon in the ground and pull out her long bow. And take 2 shots. She'll take the one that's glowing. Why not? Natural 20 from Ao on that. So that is 48.
Wait, would she get advantage?
Yeah.
If she's poisoned?
Fair point.
Sorry.
Point. She is actually. You know what? Here, case in point, I do believe she gets to save at the end of her turn for poison. Let me just double check on this. Let me. Okay, this will. If she saves on this, then the natural 20 stays. But if not, we re-roll with just the straight roll. No, we re-roll.
Watch her get a nat 20 anyways.
Yeah, watch her get a nat 20.
It's gonna be a nat 1.
No, she gets a 10, so 14. It still hits, but it's just normal damage on this. That is
What a mix of emotions.
8 damage on the first hit to the rock. That's it. And hold on. Technically, it is not magical, so it's not doing as much as it's hoping to do. And then she will shoot this time with disadvantage because poison. That one will miss. It flies off. That is the end of her turn. She will try to save against poison. She saves. She is no longer poisoned. It is Irvin's turn. Irvin will take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Getting kind of around Udak and kind of getting into a better spot. We'll throw both of his daggers. Hit. And miss with a natural 1. He fumbles and drops the second one after a really cool spin of the first one. That is 5
If
damage.
the DM gets a natural 1, do we get a point of inspiration to use against you?
No. Because y'all have fucked me every step of the way. So no. It's okay. I asked for it. It's sensual. It's a sensual fucking. So that's 2 damage to the rock as it pierces into it, but it doesn't seem to even really care. It is Galsaride's turn. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of combat. Ooh, got his gravity wave back.
You know, man.
Well,
Gravity wave!
So we kind of did this to ourselves, you know?
Yeah, we asked them to come with us.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll get up kind of in the vicinity. We'll summon that same energy wave, shoot it up, this time a little bit kind of further up around the rocks, and it'll blast out, and he'll attempt to pull them away from Peter and Mal to avoid any negative consequences. They have advantage on this, because save. So this one saves, and then this one will be the one with burden on it.
Burden.
That's 17. This is a strength save. Where's my rock? Okay, so 17 plus 3 is 20. It's not even. So minus is 16. Galsaride's save is 13. They will take half damage, but they are not moved.
Interesting.
7. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Halved is 8. 8 points to each Udak. Or Udak, Vrock.
Udak. Oh no, the Udaks are back.
Oh no!
Hi, GGY.
It woke up.
He goes, shit. And that is the end of his turn. It is Argent Pask's turn. What would you like to do?
So his nose is bleeding a little bit from burden because it does require a bit of blood to do it. So he's
Okay.
gonna he is gonna drop burden because it's not doing a ton.
Okay, you will drop burden. Excellent.
And I want to concentrate on something else. He raises his hand up, and the Udak's hand raises up because I'm casting Maximilian's Earthen Grasp using gravity shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to attempt to grab the one that has been hit already.
Both of them have been hit already. Left or right?
The one that Vashti hit.
The one that Vashti hit? Okay, awesome. It has to make a what save?
Let us make a strength save.
Alrighty, that will be 18.
Damn, he passes.
Just like swoops out of it before it kind of languishes a little bit in the gravity magic.
Okay.
Do you want to move at all?
No. And the hand is still there.
Yeah, it just kind of languishes. It's float like it's raised up, but it's not doing anything without the intent.
Doing a little
of
peace
crushing
sign.
it. Yeah, it does a little peace sign.
Flips off a bird.
Anything else for you, Pask?
No, that's it. It's what the Udak would have wanted.
Alrighty. It is the Vrock's turn. The Vrock, one of them is going to make an attack on the bear.
Which bear?
Sparkly bear, because it's pretty enamored with the sparkly bear. This will be its talon.
It's a sparkly bear.
It's
What
with
more do you want?
advantage, that is 23 to hit the sparkly bear.
Doesn't hit.
It does, you liar. That'll be 8 points of slashing damage.
Sparkly Bear has been seized.
It slashes into it again. It goes, and then the Vrock looks where it once was, and then just goes, ah! And like head back, screech, and then is going to beak you with advantage.
Okay.
That will be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. Pear will take 10 damage total.
Okay.
That is the end of this Vrock's turn, which means, nope, not, it was next Paralysis' turn. Vrock, the second is going, Brock, if you will attack, will attack Mal, twice.
Alright. It's got advantage on both.
Oh, yes, it does. Thank you for reminding me. Does a 16 hit you?
16 does not hit me.
16 does not. All right, and this will be the second. This will be the Talons. That's a natural 20, though.
Alright.
Um,
Give it to me.
oh yeah, you want to take it?
I took a 20 in Constitution purely for these moments.
Alrighty.
Good attitude.
I have 63 hit points with at level 4.
So total is 26 points of damage.
Half to
Halved
13?
is 13, yeah.
Easy.
As the talons, as the bite, the beak, you bring up your axe just in the nick of time, and then the talons come down on you, and you're like, "Yep, you know what? That hurt. That hurt a little bit more than you thought it was going to." Ouch. But that is the end of the Vrock's turn, which means they are no longer stunned anymore. Peter. It is Maggie Keen-Eye's turn. She's gonna she's gonna walk over to the feet of the Udak. Will pick up her hammer and will attempt to throw it at the Vrock. That will hit. She does. She'll do 11 points of damage to the Vrock. Halved is 5. as it hits the rock, and it's gonna actually push the rock 5 feet away.
Ooh.
As it falls into the dirt. That is the end.
Which
of
one?
The one to your left. The one to Peter's left. Sorry.
Damn it! So I don't get an opportunity attack.
It's only when you they choose to leave.
Oh,
their
okay,
space.
okay.
That is the end of Maggie Keeneye's turn, and she goes, "Oops, sorry." And then it's Vashti's turn. What would you like to do, hun?
So they're all still out of melee range, right? Like,
Correct. Unless you would like to climb the Udak.
I would like to climb the Uda.
Okay, make me an athletics check, please.
Climb the Uda. Athletics. That is a 17.
A 17, you fucking no problem. Get up. Are you going for the left or the right rock?
Let's go left rock.
Okay. Yeah, you get it right up beside Peter. Move beside him to where the rock has been shunted 5 feet by a hammer toss. Yeah, this rock is like shaking off the harshness of the concussion. It looks at you and goes, "Ah!"
I'm gonna swing my mace.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. That is an 11.
It misses.
Alright. And then, bonus action, I'm going to swing my sickle.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Eight miss, you know. That's slightly better. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Alrighty, so that is a 1d4 plus 3. So that's 5 points of slashing damage, and then I'm going to use my channel divinity, to... It's in my left hand.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at it, and channel divinity, 13 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that was 5 points
On top of the 5, yeah.
Okay, so the slash doesn't do as much as you were hoping, but that necrotic damage does, I believe, go through. No fucking problem. As it lights up with pain as like black lightning just as the lightning kind of emanates or like dissipates, it leaves like a trail of purple. And yeah, the rock's looking really hurt. That left rock is looking really bad. I believe that is everything you can do.
That is everything I can do.
Alrighty. Top of the round. Round 3. Peter, it is now your turn. Mal is on deck.
Gonna maul the shit out of that rock.
The left one? That's fucking your
Yes.
shit, dude? Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna take my 2 attacks.
No.
Unnatural 20 and a 16.
Both hit.
Cool.
Mall of America.
Mall of
I'm
America.
just gonna do all the damage at once.
All of America.
Hey.
7, 12.
We did it.
Total
We've-
of 20 points of damage.
Alrighty. It is not magical, however.
It is not magical.
So
yeah,
it
so
only
10.
does 10. And just like, it shirks off this necrotic just for a bear to come out of fucking nowhere and just like, like fuck him up.
Yep.
He like gets his little talons around your snout and pushes you off, and then backhands you as you bring in the claw to do the same, and just like, ah! I believe that is your turn, correct?
I can, as a bonus action, because that was just my action. As a bonus action, I can expend a spell slot to give myself some healing.
All right, absolutely.
So I'm just gonna do a first level spell slot, and
Okay,
then I'm gonna.
sounds good.
It's a
So I want to get
D8.
too crazy.
I heal back 6 points of my bear.
Awesome.
Nice.
Bear form.
Well, that's cool.
Alrighty, yeah.
Yeah.
The metal, something glows. A green energy like washes through, and the metal begins to kind of like and push back into place. There's one dent in his chest from a beak that like and like fully just like echoes out. as it
Nice.
sets itself. That is the end of Peter's turn. It is now Mal's turn. You have a rock in your face.
Kind of like as the inverse of what just happened with Peter's metal buffing back out.
Yeah.
The talons dent into Mal, and like those people who do those like sprite challenges, he just belches out this beam of light at the rock, like a
Alrighty.
15 con save.
It fails.
Oh, sick. Okay, so it takes a d6 of radiant damage.
Go for it.
That's
D6.
5. It takes 5 radiant damage.
Ooh.
And
Blasts
until
up
the
it.
start of my next turn, it is blinded.
Okay.
Yeah, like right up into its face, like.
You get the same like in your head, like just echoes through.
Ugh. Now feeling a little lighter, I will spin the axe in my hands and take a slash across its stomach,
Absolutely.
reckless style.
Reckless style.
That's gonna. I rolled 2 6s for a total of 10.
Ooh.
Nothing but air.
Nothing but
Alright.
net.
Yeah, baby, get him.
Air buds go to the finals.
And with that, I try to feign as like I was swinging the axe to put into the Udak to rest my elbow on.
Roll a
And
performance
that is-
check. Roll a performance check.
Nice.
We can all see you.
It's a 12.
Everyone here, including the Varrock, know what you know.
Yeah, know what yeah.
I like that it doesn't even know your shame. It's they know what you know.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Mal's turn. It is Dermot's turn again. He is going to... he is actually gonna make his way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Back over to Ao. And will hold his action.
Yo.
And that is the end of his turn. It is now Ao's turn. And she'll make her way over to Dermot. And Dermot, with a hand out, will cast Cure Wounds on Ao.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That was sad.
What good
heals.
team planning.
What a sad heal from Ao. Or for
Oh
Ao.
no.
It was only
Alright,
4.
well. Ooh.
But 4 is better than nothing, you know?
How many dice did you roll?
1d8. He's
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
yeah, he's got a first level cure wounds. Yeah, she goes, thank you. He goes, yeah, no, of course, anytime. You're my best friend, dude. That is the end of Ao. Well, Ao will take a pot shot. She's got 2 attacks. She's not poisoned anymore, so first attack is natural 1. It just falls out. She's like, shit! She picks it back up. The second one will be way over 20. She's gonna aim for the one that Mal is hitting. 7, 8, 9 damage, so 4. As it pierces in, Mal, you see over your shoulder, just took a pot shot at the rock in front of you. That is the end of Ao's turn. It is Irvin's turn. He pulls the dagger out of the Udak and throws it at the one that is with Vashti. What is Irvin's fucking attack roll?
What is that boy's attack roll? Will we ever
14? It misses it. It's like, fuck. Damn it. Ugh.
Oh no.
And then he's gonna skitter up the Udak to be beside you. So
Udak.
athletics. He's fucking spry as shit. He just like skittles. It skitters up. It's the second most horrifying scutter you've seen today, Vashti. As Irvin just fucking gorilla grips this gorilla and just like, and hey, what's going on?
I mean, at least he didn't
Oh,
Eminem, am I right?
Cool mace. Really love the design.
Kind of like half it. Thanks.
And then he'll stab with the dagger, his third dagger.
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 Back to
Fucking
monster
miss.
murdering.
He fucking misses horribly.
Oh.
Well, damn it. Fuck. That is the end of his
Cool mace.
turn. Galceride will, let's see if he gets his thing back. He does not. Galceride will, he will use Drain Potential on the Vrock attacking Mal.
He's gonna
Shouldn't
take
anti
two of
spells have like the most metal fucking names, where it's just like, oh, I cast Flame Sword, or I cast Fly. It's like, I cast Condensed Gravity.
Yeah, he's got
Black
Gravity Wave and
hole
Drain
miasma.
Potential. He moves his finger like in an owl house like circle,
Hey!
thrusts his hand through it. A beam with like a hook on the end shoots forward and attempts to strike the rock. Let's use this dice.
rock.
That's a natural 1, so the spell just like fucking fully just bounces off.
Oh no, he drained his own potential.
No, and he wilts away.
Oh, dang.
You just see he's getting fucking angry. He just gets really angry at this. That is the end of his turn. It is Argent Pask's turn with Vashti on deck.
Hey, I still have Earth and Grasp up, but they have advantage on the save. God,
Can't it
it's
just
annoying.
attack?
If it gets a grip on them.
It
Oh, it
yeah,
needs to hold.
it needs to hold.
Yeah,
I
once
can-
it gets
yeah.
a hook, it can crush consistently. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it has to get by that save first. I think I'm just gonna play it safe.
my
I might be thinking of Bigby's hand that actually like can attack.
Oh yeah,
fucking
probably.
God.
What? We good?
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm having so many fucking tech issues, and
Oh.
the reason you guys couldn't see anything was because the map didn't change over when I asked it to.
Ah,
So I don't know if you guys can refresh. I don't know.
Let's see.
alright, fair enough. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Sure. Which
On-
rock?
On the... I'm going to put 2 into the one that's looking real rough, and then 2
Okay.
into the other. I'll just split it, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Into the first one, it takes... it takes 7 force damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
It says I do not own a token to view this.
What the fuck, my
Sorry,
man?
I don't mean to interrupt your damage track. Sorry.
No worries. And the other one takes 8.
8. Alright.
Mhm.
Hold on. Liam, you have ownership over Mal. I don't know why it's not letting you view.
Oop. And now my screen is blank as well.
8 damage, you said.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the other one. Mal, things are just taking pot shots on your target.
Well, I mean, I burped on him, so
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is that all for you, Task?
Yes.
Alrighty. It is the next Vrock's turn. And
Vrock.
Oh, man, it will... I need Mal, Peter, Vashti, and Irvin to all make me a Constitution saving throw.
Out here.
Sorry, who was all that?
Vashti, Peter, and Mal, and Irvin.
Constitution, huh?
Yes. Don't say your numbers, I just gotta get Irvin's bullshit together.
You got such bullshit.
God, I haven't been fucking rolling bless for my attacks.
Bruh.
Harry Potter.
I'm a goddamn idiot.
Irvin
remember that for
fails.
this, though.
Vashti, what'd you get?
17.
You're fine. Peter, what'd you get?
16.
You're fine. Mal, what'd you get?
26.
You're fine. So Irvin's the only one that is stunned. That
Ah.
is second streak.
Idiot.
Streak?
Yeah.
Shriek. He goes, "Ugh." fuck. He has a dagger in his hand and it drops and into the Udak. And that is one Vrok. The next Vrok will attack Mal. It's gonna attack Mal.
The one that's blinded, right?
He is, but did you reckless last turn?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
so
this will be
straight roll.
This one will be the beat. Natural 20.
Hey, okay.
And the second.
Don't worry,
is
guys. It's
Oh.
blind. I can't really hit it.
fine.
Don't worry, guys.
6,
It's blinded.
Damn.
It can still hear me, I guess. How much damage?
9, so 4.
Oh, okay.
That was the nat 20. I rolled 3 ones in a bad number. Fucking awful. And then this one will be the Talon, which is where I wish I got my nat 20 on. 15, so 7.
It hit. What did you roll to hit?
No, this is another attack.
Yeah.
You're right, actually. Yeah, no, hold on. Keep that number just in case. Does a 17 hit?
17 is my armor class.
Then you take the damage I specified.
Okay. And what was it? 5?
7.
7.
7.
All right.
That is the end of that Vrok's turn. It is Maggie Keen Eye's turn. What is she gonna do, folks?
What's she going to do?
She is going to climb up.
On your dad's chest.
Should have been there. Pretty incredible.
Incredible.
She's gonna fail her climb.
No.
She goes, I'm gonna climb up.
She was blessed. If that changes anything?
No. No, it won't.
No.
Not even. Well, actually, hold on. 9.
Well,
She. No, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter.
okay, fair enough. I tried, Maggie.
That is the end of Maggie's turn. Vashti of the Hills, your floral mace in hand. What do you do?
I am going to. There's one like right by me, right?
Yeah, right in front of you.
All right. I'm going to swim around, smack it with the tail, inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds, absolutely.
Around mayhaps.
Please make your
Ooh.
attack roll.
Just a little bap with the tail.
It's a little, just 15.
That just hits.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so D10. Actually, no.
Odd.
Ooh. Okay. So that is. Sorry, it like came up as 10 because I'm using my twos.
That's fine.
But I'm like, is that a 1 or is that a 10? I can never. No, it's a 1. Okay, so that's 11. And 28.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you slap him with the tail, and it just rocks through every vein in his fucking body, leaving him in immense pain. He is on like death's door, like
Nice.
right away.
What that tail do? Murder monsters.
When the energy flashes out through the tail, you feel one crack of it rush up through your spine like a weird electric chill, Vashti.
An orgasm.
And you feel an intense pain in your gut.
I'm on my period.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You
Really?
right now you
Guys, I think I got my period.
you look down to see the damage to the embroidery. You got your period now. You don't have any tampons or pads. You're in a white floor-length gown.
Oh,
You
no.
look down to see what the damage is, honestly, and you're not staring at your legs. You're staring at bare stomach for a hot second. It's a flash. It's brief. You're looking at bare stomach, not your own. dark,
Just,
like lightish brown skin. And there are two hands that are slowly just cutting little ribbons and peeling pieces of flesh off of a body. And then you blink and you're in a gown and the pain's gone and you don't nothing stays there.
Hello?
Pregnant?
Is that the end of your turn, Vashti?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Top of the round, round 4, it is Epsilon, Peter's turn.
I'm gonna hit something.
I want to wreck it. Go for it.
I wanna wreck it, yeah.
Rocket?
As a bear.
I gotta wreck it!
Let's rock it!
Rock the boat.
16 and 23.
Both hit.
Lovely. 8. Fucking numbers. 23 total.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Gonna
So
wreck it.
is it like somewhat airborne?
Yeah, it's like dodging fucking shit galore.
Bear fully jumps at it, grapples it, brings it to the ground like on the other side of like the Udak, so that like it's just everyone else just hears a cacophonous barrage of bear screams and tearing and ripping noises, and there's just viscera going everywhere.
All right.
completely
so
off screen.
For Galceride and Argent Pask, you guys just see this bear just lunge, grab onto the Vrock. The Vrock head comes over the bear's shoulder as they start to plummet. The Vrock's beady little fucking vulture eyes go wider than they possibly should. And you hear him go, "Ah!" And a splatter of blood shoots past the Udak's body for you guys to see. And it is McFucking dead.
I sometimes forget how violent he can be.
Do you want to make your way back up the Udak?
No, he's just gonna like still in bear form, just kind of sits on his butt. Then once it's dead, just kind of like plays in its blood a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's starting to like melt away pretty much immediately, but you play for as long as you have. It is now Mal's turn.
I like look over at Peter playing in the butt, and I'm like, oh, good for him. As like the claw, like the talons are in me and kind of lifting me up off the Udak. And I kind of like look up. I'm like, no, you listen here, you. And the beam just shoots out again.
It's a little wild. It's like those, you know those water jetpacks that you see people.
Setting it all off course.
Con save failure.
Sick. It takes another D6 force damage or radiant damage.
Roll that damage.
That's 6.
Hot damn. Looking rough.
And then, like, as I'm like kind of whirling around as its face got blasted by light, I'm gonna try to bring my axe into its head.
Yeah, go for it.
And just because I can't seem to stop, let's go reckless.
Yeah, go for it.
Baby.
There's no other way to
Oh, please.
Can't stop the
Okay.
pain train.
So that is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus another 4 is 16.
That hits.
I seem to be rolling really well for everything that isn't an attack. Okay. So 6 plus 4 is 10 slashing damage.
Alright, so 5, because it's not magical. Yeah! Yeah, I'm sorry, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah,
This is the end.
yeah.
Alrighty. It is now Dermot's turn. He will call forth a bolt of light once again. He'll move up to Pask. He goes, "Hey there!" And shoots it at the Varrock. No. It... Well, shoot!
Well, you know, the Luxon give and the Luxon take it away.
Right, man. Oh well.
All up in the air. It's like, how did you guys beat us? Getting flung around.
It is Ao's turn, and he will shoot. She will shoot a arrow. No, and
Ao.
no, just Mouse. Can you fucking stand still so I can shoot this thing? It is Irvin's turn. He is paralyzed.
I just like imagine it like its foot is like kind of raised up in its body because now my axe is in its head, so it's just like weirdly like all tangled up.
Oh no.
Galceride will attempt to drain potential again.
I want to know what it does.
Galceride.
It takes 2 years off of your college career.
That is a 13. It will miss. It's like the it shoots the 2 arrows that missed. It and then Ao goes like, Galceride. He's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? What could you possibly have to critique me on right now? Seriously. She's like,
That's right, you took the potential out of my arrows.
and Ao like blushes a little bit. She kicks a rock. That is the end of Galceride's turn. Argent Pass. It is now your turn. Vashti, you're on deck.
It is now my turn. They need couples counseling. That's fine. I'm gonna cast.
We're killing this. Like our side of the team,
your
we're
team
fucking
is-
killing this right now.
I'm out of second level spells, so I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at a first level.
Alrighty, roll all that damage because there's only one left.
It is. I'm just gonna. 2 is 6 plus 3. 10 total.
10.
Nice.
And this is when Mal finally the magic stops and Mal drops. Anything else for you, Argent Pask?
No. I'm just trying not to enjoy hearing them argue.
Alrighty. The Vrock is going to get upset with Argent Pask and is going to fly away from Mal. Mal, you can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
I will. It is also. It should still be blinded because I hit it again with my beam.
You're right. Okay. You know what? It's going to stay put then.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I don't know
it's
why.
blinded. But it will take 2 attacks straight because you reckless.
Yeah.
So this one will be the beak. That will be a 24.
Yep.
Alrighty, that will be 5 damage that's already halved.
Okay.
And then this one will be the Talon. No, it doesn't. It's a 14.
All right.
Talons, the beak slams into you, probably not because it knows where you are, probably because just the beak is so fucking massive and like beady, and you're kind of just like a big robot, and so it's just like pling, and you're like, ouch, and then the talon swings up and you just kind of take a step back on the Udak and it and misses completely. That is the end of that turn. Maggie Keen Eyes is going to get up with half her movement. She's going to attempt to climb the Udak again. She's blessed. That is 10.
He's always blessed. Look at her.
Plus
Always.
6. She is at the top of the Udak now with you guys. She goes, hey, what'd I miss? Oh, a fucking weird creature. And she's going to bring out her giant maul.
So what did I miss?
And she'll attack. That's cocked. Ooh, Maggie Keen Eyes hits.
Hey.
With her giant maul, she brings it down on the head of this creature. Finally, where was this? 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Halved is 7 to this rock.
Damn.
As you guys are seeing, from the time that you guys were in the tunnel, to the moment before, to the dragon chess game that she was playing with Argent Pask and the other people in the camp. And now, just as she brings down and just like fully viscerally hits the rock in the head, you're starting to maybe think that Maggie Keen Eyes is their ringer here in every category. And just boonk! And the rock like, blah! The beak is kind of crushed a little bit, skewed in a different way. And she goes, too bad it's gotta die, you know? Just too bad. And now it is Vashti's turn.
We just really gotta murder it, you know?
Good idea. Alright. Just gonna go in for a good old 1-2 here. I am going to follow up again with I think she's a little jarred from that whole experience.
Yeah, no, valid, completely valid.
You know, crazy how that is, right?
Yeah, right?
So I am going to. So, ranged attacks aren't any good up close, right?
No, you are you were 5 feet away from the rock, so you can. It'd be fine. If you'd like to do a ranged attack, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'd like to hit that motherfucker with another guiding bolt.
Absolutely, yeah.
I feel like radiant energy can't hurt, right?
Right. Make your attack roll.
All right, it's the second level. Natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Probably pull out some dice.
Yeah, everyone just take a hot sec break as we gather the dice to.
My super laser piss.
Too many dice.
My super laser piss. Okay, 1, 2.
My super laser piss.
5.
Super laser piss.
7,
Out of the hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker.
and
He pissed on my
10.
wife.
Okay.
He laser pissed on my fucking wife.
He pulled his gross quilly dick out and he pissed on my
Okay.
fucking wife.
Fuck.
And he said it was
Count.
this big.
What
This
are we
is
talking
big.
about?
You
Have
need
you
to
never
watch
seen
Snap.
the Sonic Adventure 2?
I
Sorry.
need to count.
Have you never seen the Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub by Penny Parker?
No.
Liv,
Oh.
remember how we were talking about doing a fan dub of Happy Feet?
Yes.
This is the inspiration.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it's and the guy who does Alfred is hilarious.
You mean the guy who does Eggman?
Sorry,
whose name
Alfred,
is
the
Alfred?
guy.
Cannot count.
Yeah, Alfred Batman from Sonic Adventure 2.
Let Vashti count.
18, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. As far as that is 31 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Like I'm all shaken up, and I'm just like, oh, okay, shit, okay. And then she's going to just like point at it with her mace, and just like
A beam of radiant energy lights up, and you see the kind of like spectral petals fall off the mace just gently as it shears half the rock in two. Just the whole top half does not exist as this well of energy lights up from the trauma you have received. And then the rock body just like kind of melts like rain really quickly onto the melting body of the Udak and sleets it with this ichor. And that, my friends, is the end of combat.
Hey.
Ow.
Alright. Dab it, dab it, dab, 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 dab.
We can all exit the battle map and come back onto camera. But actually, we're gonna take a break.
Move. A break.
We will be back in like a 5-ish minute period. We're gonna go piss, girl, get a snack, and we'll be right back.
Um,
And welcome back. Man, wasn't that a fun commercial break? Let's hear them now. Love those guys. Trojan? I would kill for a Trojan sponsorship. Tampax. Your trauma-filled visions brought to you by Tampax. Yeah, technically. However, technically, I do have to, like, agree to it. Anyways. Oh. All right, let's keep going after that brief word from our sponsors. So the field kind of goes silent at the end of this. Everyone like, oh god, fuck, and Irvin like, oh fuck, and he starts to pick up daggers, gets down. Galsarai just like, and then turns and like heads towards Ao and Dermot, and Maggie up top with you guys is like, well, very interesting. Picks up a hammer. No, you're good. What am I looking for? Am I looking for Udak guts? Oh, it's blood? Nope, and flow's good. Do you need something? And she's like reaching into her bag. Okay, well. She's mom friend. Yeah, absolutely. She's got Tylenol in her bag. Yeah, fantasy Tylenol. She gets down. Irvin gets his daggers. Dermot's like, wow, that was great. You guys were awesome. Two heads, Ao and Galsarai, kind of look at you. And then they just go back to what they were doing. It seems like you didn't do your job, says Galsarai. Oh yeah, a little late, but you know, better late than never, right? You don't have one. It's not big enough to try and get off of. Wanted to find out? Galsarai lets no emotion go. Ao is like intent, and so is Irvin. Like, I was like, I only have so many. You could have tried not to. And then Galsarai is like, fuck, what do you want from me? There, it was an accident. It fucking happens sometimes. Get off my dick. Get on hers. Points to Vashti's. Points of healing damage. Yeah. Maggie goes, I feel like there's just a lot of tension here because near-death experiences do that to each other. So let's just all remember we're all in this together. Irvin has started to pat the bear. Blink, 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 blink. Blah, 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 blah. Takes it. Okay. You know what? He doesn't even seem to care. It's kind of like what's that movie? There's just something about Mary where the hair is just like Do I have something? Did I get it? Oh, great. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah. It gets stuck on your face at one point, and it... big streak of makeup is gone up to the eye. There's a frog dream? This is Galceride. Interesting. You know what? And this is Galceride. He goes, I honestly understand that notion. I get that. That's a good vibe. Yeah, no, I heard. Frog. Yeah? Unless there's a person who really likes frog legs. Huh. I've got a goal. Everyone in the other group's got a goal. I gotta go. I've got a goal. Maggie pulls out a harmonica. A dream? Well, I've got a dream. And everyone watches in abject horror as Pasca's like, no, as they begin to sing on the way. Everyone begins to sing. What's your dream? What's your dream? What do you want, Paul? A man so vague just can't be trusted. Something you pine for. I'm to keep you lasted. I'm just a boss, I'm not an idea. I fucking love this musical. I want to go home. fired. I want you to hear this. Carol, my wife, you're my muse, my source of light. But nah, everyone's into it. Everyone, including Galceride, is into the singing, except for Pask, and you guys begin to move down the road. Eventually, the day starts to kind of wind down, and you guys find a nice kind of clear, plain area to rest. How do you guys want to do watches tonight? We could do pairs. Sure. Ayo goes, I don't fucking know about this. And Irvin goes, well, I think it's great. Let's just do that. Do we want to draw straws, or do you guys... Maybe, what if you guys... No, here's an idea. You guys did more than us. So you guys are like the watch captains. So each of you picks a buddy. The Irvin. And Ao is like... Fuck, dog. Like, Ao is like... I'm trying to create an image here, and we're fucking failing. Like...
Pick a blade.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Of us four, I mean, just us four.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
How are
So
we
we
gonna
are-
do this?
We
Yeah.
rolled d20s.
Everyone rollies, go.
D20, yeah,
Oh,
D20, and then lowest to highest.
1.
Ah,
Cool. Who do you pick?
I pick Ao.
nice.
Hey, yeah.
She's like, I don't fucking... And then everyone's looking at her, and she goes like, fine.
Task, I believe, was next.
I got a 3, yeah. Oh god. Dermon.
Dermot? Okay.
Yes.
Goes, sure.
Wait, what number did you have? This?
I got a 17.
Oh, okay, so okay. Galceride.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. And Peter?
Irving, looks like it's me and you.
Great.
Great.
And then Maggie goes, well, I guess I could just take the morning shift.
No one likes you,
Oh, yeah.
Maggie.
So who would like to take the first watch?
Ao and I can go first.
He goes,
Hey, yeah.
fine. So
Hey,
everyone's kind of
get
gets
to sleep
settled
longest.
down. Ao and Mal stay up. Mal, make your perception check with advantage because
Ooh.
Ao is going to help.
Ew, ew.
Oof. Fuck. 8.
All right. Cool. What would you guys to do?
So, in that fight today, I noticed, like, I mean, you got poisoned, so, like, I assumed that's why.
Yeah, of course, that's the first thing you fucking seen.
Well, no, because it was gonna lead to something good.
My poisoning was gonna lead to something fucking
Well,
good?
yeah, because I noticed that when you, like, attacked with that cool harpoon, like, I feel like if you weren't poisoned, like, that guy would have been fucking dust.
Yeah, he totally fucking would have. You know, when you just, like, it's just, it was the perfect shot. Like, fucking poison. Ugh.
Yeah. Mal's just gonna think to himself, okay, flattery definitely works. So I was just wondering, because, like, I've had, like, bad combat days. Just, like, would you spar and kind of show me, like, how you were gonna do that? Like, super powerful thrust kind of thing?
She like looks at you and she goes, "You're fucking with me."
No, no, I'm honestly not. Like, I carry this, like, big axe around, and even when I fucking, like, hit with it, sometimes it just doesn't really work. Like, today was, like, the best day I've had in, like, a long time.
Make persuasion check.
My dice just rolled a 6 and a 4. I'm kind of wary. It. How are you cocked? You're on a flat surface. I'm gonna send this. How is this fucking cocked?
How is this cocked? You're on a flat surface.
How is this cock?
How was it?
Okay,
How was it?
I'll roll the other one, I guess. Because that's not flat on a 5 or an 18. Persuasion.
Yeah.
12.
She looks at you for a fucking moment. She goes, "You want me to show the big robot metal thing how to hit harder?"
Well, it's not like I was made for this.
Well, yeah, sure, let's go.
Yeah!
She gets up and she pulls down and she goes, "First, you're gonna fucking hate what you're looking at. And you're just gonna swing back harder than what you mean to and swing through hard."
Alright, I think I can grasp that concept. And,
You wanna... Okay, now place your back foot, and she spends the next, like, portion of your watch improving your stance to hit harder.
cool.
I love that her advice for hitting harder is literally just hit harder.
Harder.
Maybe, like, don't be a scrub, okay?
Just get
Uh,
good.
Good.
And then I would say, like, after we finish sparring, he takes, like, note of it in his head, and now he like, kind of replays the fight today, and when he's thinking back to what Ao did, there's now, like, little, like, notes in his head that appear next to her movements, where it's like
physics homework.
her foot went backwards. This is why, and this is what it did. And then
Oh, your cheat
he, like,
sheet
kind
in
of
your
sits
head.
back and just, like, thinks to himself a little bit more, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" And he, like, looks around him, and he's like,
Ao,
"Ask, it's time to wake up."
before you wake Pask up, Ao goes, "What do you mean you weren't built for this?"
Oh no! It's just like it's a phrase I heard back where I came from. Like, whenever my friend, like, Luna would try to get my friend Gus to, like, act or help with her, like, performances, he'd always just say, like, "Oh, I wasn't built for this." So I think he probably meant because he was, like, really, really big and brawny, and he wasn't, like, really dainty and good at, like, dancing like Luna is. But yeah,
But do you feel like you're not built for this life, or are you not built for the big fight and stuff?
well, I mean, like, yeah, like what I said earlier, like, today was, like, the best day I've had in, like, a long time. Like, I don't know. My, like, weird magic stuff was working well. Like,
Yeah, that was
I could,
fucking
I could,
wild.
Yeah, that was a little weird to me too. I don't know. I felt like, even though these things didn't really like they were kind of, like, hard.
Yeah.
I feel like I did, like, the best I could, and that just doesn't happen a lot.
You don't try your best, or
No, that's the thing. Like, I always try, and it just doesn't always work. And, like, I guess I'm okay with that, because I mean, for the most part, I can't really like change it, but I'm trying to now. Like that training was super helpful. I'm just like, I just hope it works because it hasn't for a while. But you know, you can either mope about it or you can try to improve it, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Trying to be something.
And he just kind of like instinctually like scratches the part of his chest where like the name is, and then like, yeah, just kind of like rubs it to his head.
I know what it's like being in a situation you didn't think you'd be in. But, I don't know. Maybe some things are meant to happen, or I don't know, maybe that fucking shit is just bullshit and there's nothing means fucking anything at all. But it certainly makes bringing around a bunch of people while goose chase is a little harder.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, for the record, you're awesome. Like,
Well, you know what?
in that like that water race, the big like chase we did in the caves today, like, you're cool.
If you say I said this, I'll deny it. But you're pretty fucking cool too. You're just like a fucking big robot thing.
And like pink flowers kind of appear around his cheeks.
She's like purple.
Well, you know, whatever fate brought us here, and like maybe it's keeping us from what we were supposed to be. I think as long as we're like with these people, no matter what it was, it's probably all worth it, right?
Yeah. It's my one goal. Is I want to protect my people.
Good goal.
It's a good goal.
He has to have one. He has to have a goal.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
We're all a little too weird for him to just kind of stick around
Right.
for like no reason. I mean, he loves us. I know he does. But like, there's got to be a reason.
There's gotta be a reason. Anyways, wake him up now.
Poke.
Yeah.
Goes over.
Hey, buddy.
Ao goes over and nudges Dermot and is like, "Fucker, it's your turn." He's like, yeah, sure, yeah. Gets up and he kisses her on the cheek and goes, "Bitch." And she takes his spot. Rubs his
cute.
big goblin eyes and
Mal kind of like watches them do that, and he like helps Pask up, and he gets like really close to his face and thinks of something to whisper, and he goes like, "You always smell nice," and then he like props him up, and then he like and powers down.
amazing.
I know you can hear me still, Mal. We are gonna talk about that. Anyways.
Make a perception check, please. Pass with advantage because Dermot is helping you.
Thank you, Dermot. Ooh! Thank goodness, too. That is a natural 20. It would have been a 4.
What'd you like to do?
Oh, goodness. Just, I don't know, scribble in his book. How long have you been with these guys?
Varying people. I've been with Ao my whole life. And, well, it's Ao been my whole life. Galceride a couple months now. Maggie, about a month. And Irvin, we've seen him off and on for a couple years before he joined us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I pry?
Sure. I mean,
Okay.
I won't just
No,
give away
obviously.
details.
Yeah. It was more just clarification. The kiss there, is that more like a found siblings type
Oh,
thing? Or
yeah.
you guys dating?
It was like
Okay.
my sister. I'm like a brother.
Okay. Double checking. I also just have a very hard time reading your group in general.
It's, we're flourishing. We're very new to this whole thing. I
mean-
think AO just really wants us to seem a little more put together than we are.
It doesn't exactly have to act in front of us. It's not like we're a stunning example either.
You guys seem to have some of your shit together, really. You know where you're going. Seem to know what you're doing.
That's the thing. We don't. We got told where to go, and we don't know really what the hell we're doing once
That
we get
is
there.
literally more than we have right now.
At least you know you have nothing. I don't know what I know here.
Why do you not know what you know? Why do you think you not know what you know? You're a smart guy.
We get there. I like to think so, but fuck, I make a lot of mistakes in spite of that.
That doesn't change intelligence.
I don't know what we're doing out here. I don't know what I'm doing out here.
Okay. Just nods, big goblin eyes, just like looking around. Yeah, cool.
Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Why are you out
I
here?
mean, convenience.
Yeah. Can I pry?
You let me. I'm letting you.
Why me? I don't
Um,
think you just wanted to stay up with me because I'm a friendly guy. You're a drow. You clearly got things to hide. You clearly got a whole different face going on because you still haven't touched this whole lineup recently. And also, I find it very difficult to believe that you wanted to be with me just out of pure chance because you're a drow in the Jorhassian wastes with the only cleric to the Luxon for miles, probably.
You're right. Few things. One, I didn't want to pick Galstrad because I feel like that would be awkward as hell, given what happened the other
Because
time.
you're intellectual rivals, or because you like them, or because they might know something you're hiding?
The second one.
Okay.
Look, I'm attracted to intelligence.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sorry, that part. Didn't want to be AO because I think she just hates us.
I honestly don't have a read on that one.
It's a hard one. I feel like Irvin would just want to get drunk, and I feel like that's gonna get us killed out here.
It's very possible.
It was between you and Maggie, and
I'm very flattered. Maggie is a very lovely lady.
she is. How the hell do I find a fucking purpose in this life?
Wow, that's a deep
yeah,
question.
Yeah.
Purses his lips. Rubs a big goblin ear.
I think he does like flick his goggles up and prestidigitate the makeup off because it's not doing anything right now. Oh shit.
That was a heavy dice roll right there.
Ooh, that was a god dice. I can already tell.
I don't think you. Maybe you're finding the idea of purpose like too heavy. Maybe it's a light purpose. Do you know how many siblings I have?
I'm gonna 20?
You're very close. I have 17. I am the 18th sibling. I am one of the youngest siblings in my family. And I often struggle, too, to find purpose in what I was supposed to do. How do you stand out when you have 17 other people that have created a huge shadow on you? But you find your purpose, I mean, when you least expect it, but you find your purpose when you let go of finding that purpose for others. Sometimes it's small, and mine was a pamphlet to the Luxon. I have a good friend in AO, and I'm traveling, and I've met you fine folk, and I've made some connections. I still don't even know if I necessarily have a purpose, but I don't think there's any bad things to not having one. It just means you have a lot more to explore.
Yeah. Man, I really did turn into a downer, didn't I?
You haven't seen Irvin on Sad Tuesdays.
Well, I saw him on Happy Wednesdays, so I
Yeah,
feel like
Happy
that was sort of
Wednesdays
a
is
counter
great
now.
because
Yeah,
everything's half price, but on Sad Tuesdays, it's he's already sad and everything's full price, so it just doesn't go very well.
Why does he even bother with buying any?
Okay, you
He's
just
already
got worried
sad.
about having him drunk on watch. Do you think
Oh, right. No.
do you think he's the clearest intent in his head?
I forgot who I was talking about for a minute. Is it really that obvious
Which part?
that I'm hiding shit?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. My group does think you are sleeping with Vashti secretly. Actually,
No,
they
but
think that's what
that
the secret
isn't-
is. But like, you got a lot.
No, that's. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible, but
Could it happen
that's
though?
not.
Like, have you asked?
I I don't know if you've noticed she's incredibly flirtatious, just in general. And I can never tell if she's joking or not.
You could ask.
I could. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could. That is true.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. You're such a wizard.
I feel like I should take offense to
You
that, but
you absolutely should.
in my soul of souls, I know
Yeah.
it to be true.
I hope it sears
I
like a divine radiance from the Luxon.
It's blinding. It's like the Lexan itself is slapping me, saying, "Look, look at what you are."
Good. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Good
Make
night.
up the next group.
Yeah.
Who was the next one in line?
That would be me. And,
And goes over to Galsright. Galsright. He's like, ugh, ugh. Guess starts to get up.
It was Vashti with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vashti. It's your turn to watch. Okay.
all right.
I just need a second.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Please make a perception check with advantage because Galsright is going to help you.
Yay! All right. Oh, that's pretty good. And that's not much worse. All right. This perception. That would be a 23.
23.
Oof.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I think Vashi's gonna she's gonna take out her sewing kit and she's gonna start mending any like tears or anything with her apron or
Sure.
anything like
Yeah. La 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 la. Galceride pulls out their book. Every so often you guys glance around the distance and just...
So like, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
You know, with like AL?
Oh. I think they're just, you know, puppy love, attraction, young lust.
Say more right now.
You want me to
Tell
say
me
more?
about it. Come on, tell me about it.
Are you wanting me to dish?
Between us girls, yeah.
I don't honestly know what to say. I mean, he closes his book, like, kind of gives you his full attention. He's like, I mean, they're fine. They're just a little intense for my taste.
And like, warrior life or
Uptight, like, she doesn't know just to let go a little bit. And, I mean, I like structure, I like rule, but that can't be the only thing that I have. Like, that's my thing. I have to have a different thing.
And you think you'd like balance each other out then? You know? No. So like I'm guessing then it's just like
and
just a little bit of puppy love.
no offense to no. If she has a crush on me, then that's fine. I just don't reciprocate it. It's also a little complicated because they're gonna fucking die before I even make it to 300. And
Yeah, there's that whole thing about that dying
yeah.
and getting old. I try not to think about that.
It's all I can think about sometimes.
The getting old part or the dying?
Well, not even my death. I feel like when I'm 800 plus and I've lived a full life, I'm just gonna be ready to lie down and fucking perish. 800's so long. Everyone thinks that elves experience things in like the blink of an eye, like suddenly their loved ones are old. Do you know how long and excruciating a year is in the elven eye? It is disgustingly long.
I just know that a year can be very long. I can't imagine 800.
If a year's long for you, a tiefling, 800 more of those. And like, but it's insufferably long, but so short. I'm so excited to go through my new chapter in my life and experience everything in this world. But there's only so much of meeting people and then watching them fucking perish that I think only one person could take before they're a hermit.
How long have you been traveling?
How long have I been traveling? I'm a recent traveler.
Well then, maybe you still have a good ways to go, and maybe you'll find like somebody else who lives a really long time. That you're like really young too.
Please don't set me up with your friend.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, are you interested in that one?
I think I could tap it a few times. I'm just saying, like.
Okay, that's my turn. Are you interested in just tapping it, or do you want more from him? Because he did check out your ass while you're climbing up the Udak. I did see that.
I mean, I have a great ass.
I know, but
More is a little tough. You know, after all of this, I have to, you know, once I'm done my pilgrimage, I'm going home, assumedly. Pascal doesn't really seem to like it where I'm from, so I don't think it would really work out long term.
well, you just said assumedly, so I feel like you're not so sure about either the structural integrity of your home, or you think you're gonna not go back.
Well, I don't really know what's in store for me at this point. You know, being a prophet is really hard.
You're a
I don't really
prophet.
know what I'm doing about it. Yeah, crazy how that is.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. I've yet to prophesy. Anything.
Wow, yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Listen. I've yet to prophesy, but like, I do have a few people insisting that I be a prophet, so I kind of have to roll with that. So if we just keep that one up.
Just,
Liam, I think there's
Liam, you have some hardcore
Hey, Liam.
background noise.
Yeah. Keep that one on the down.
Sorry, can you repeat everything you just said? Like the last chunk of stuff you
Yeah.
said?
I was like, I couldn't hear myself thinking. Like, I'm at that point. Sorry.
Go for it.
The whole prophet thing. Since I've yet to prophesy, but a lot of people are really riding on it. Just keep that up.
That seems like a lot to put on one person's shoulder.
Yeah. But, you know.
Did you want to be a prophet?
Yeah.
You are such a bad liar.
I'm a fantastic liar.
That was an awful lie, too.
I have a +4 to deception.
That's a bad lying skill. Listen, your bubbly personality does not breach my apathetic one.
Yeah. I, frankly, don't know what I'm doing. And I've tried telling, the powers that be that I haven't really gotten much. Except for a few very confusing messages. So, working on that. But, I can only go up from here, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And that instantaneously, it's a lie. Like, no insight or check. He's lying to you. Yeah.
Do you know anything about that?
About deities or about...
Yeah, I know you're like a wizard. So that might be
No, I've got a passing knowledge on the Luxon and some of the other ones that exist out there.
Do you know about the smiling god?
No,
I could tell you all about her.
I would rather you not.
Okay.
You did just sit here for 5 minutes and explain in detail about how this god has basically given you the ring around on what you're supposed to be doing in any capacity, that it terrifies you, that you possibly might not go home, and now you want me to listen to your lecture? Your sermon?
No, I'm not terrified that I won't be able to go home. I know I'll be able to go home. I'll just be a little crazy.
That does not make this any better. Real. Just real quick, that does not do that for me.
So let's talk about you instead and pick apart your life and your
You wanted me here.
Yeah, I know. I thought we were gonna make like dick jokes or something.
You want to make a dick joke? Go ahead.
Yeah.
No? Didn't think so.
It's fine.
Anyways.
For real, it's your penis.
I'm sorry.
What?
What the fuck?
Well, no, earlier you're saying your dick is bigger than mine, but like to be fair, I don't know how big your dick is.
Are you asking to see my penis?
Yeah, you can just tell me. Unless.
He takes out a piece of paper, writes something down, folds it, slides it across the log you guys are sitting on.
You're really doing this? Really doing it like this? I open it up.
It says fuck yourself on it.
Oh, that's so nice. Wow. Well,
Because, well, shall we wake up the next two?
yeah.
Alright. He goes over and nudges Irvin. Vashti, make an insight check.
That is a... that's pretty good. Insight. That is also a 23.
23. When Galceride goes and nudges Irvin awake, with a 23, you get a few things. One, you've seen the way that Pask works, and Pask in his vibrato, in all the way he holds himself, is a wizard through and through. He's got the lily white hands of a man who has never worked a physical labor job in his life, and has created the dexterous handwork of a mage, someone who's gently pouring things or crushing things or casting spells. Galceride does not have that same bravado. He's not poking, he's not gently nudging. He fully pushes Irving. His hands are more crunchier in the means, so he's probably not always been a wizard. He hasn't been a studied mage his whole life. Especially being an elf and you're not sure how old he is, he does look mature. He does look like an adult. But that can range from anywhere from 100 over, being an adult elf. So maybe not his whole life as he's trained in this. The second thing you pick up on this last sight as you're pushing Peter awake is when Irvin wakes up, it is the brightest you've seen him. Everything that you saw him, all the drinks, the drugs, the fighting, everything, he has this very neutral expression, oh fuck kind of thing. In the moment that he's looking at Galceride, it is a moment of true happiness. And he's absolutely not AO crush on him, madly deeply in love with Galceride.
Ah.
Oh no!
And then you push Peter awake, and this fucking horrifying detail. And when you lay down, you lay your head down. You hear just the gentlest whispers.
7 inches.
Wait, is it Galceride?
Absolutely it is.
Okay, I telepathically speak in his head. Not gonna lie, that's pretty hot, but it's about how you use it.
Can he answer back in your head?
Let me check. I don't remember. No.
No?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
That I can speak telepathically to any creature as long as we share a language. I can detect thoughts.
Do you want to detect thoughts?
Yeah, let's detect thoughts.
His surface level, as he's trying to communicate back, but he doesn't know your strange ways, is I have 253 years up on this bitch. I know how to use it.
Theoretically.
Read a lot of books.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh no! He read fan fiction.
He read.
Oh no.
You don't. No insight. No detect magic required. He's a fanfic boy.
What an incel.
He's like, I'm gonna.
No,
break
he's
your
not an
heart
incel. He read fanfic. He's not an incel. You don't
goes,
get any fucking incelese in his head. You just get a lot of.
He's read about sex a lot.
And Naruto. And Naruto fell in love with Sasuke.
He's like, I would totally break the hymen, and everyone goes, that's not.
There's not.
Please don't. There you go. Irvin's a human, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
Peter, can you please make a perception check with advantage?
I rolled double threes. So that's
How the mighty have
a total
fallen.
of 10.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Rolled double threes. Wow.
What would you like to do?
So first thing, he kind of like sits up and immediately walks over and sits like cross-legged next to Irving.
He
Like-
sits cross-legged and does the exact same and just looks at you.
How's your evening going?
Well, I just woke up, so... Meh.
Makes sense.
How's
See,
yours?
Well, it's been interesting because, really actually sleep. I'm very much aware of everything that's going on around me. I'm constantly hearing everything. Mal can probably hear this too. Hi, Mal. Hopefully you're dreaming well.
Sup,
if you
Mal?
are dreaming.
So,
Yeah,
did you
probably
hear
heard
some cool shit? Did you hear everything that they were talking about?
Yes, essentially.
What's the funniest thing you heard?
I don't know if it's really funny. It's more concerning, but I do think I have a humorous solution. But Mr. Pask does in fact have a problem with his current goals.
Oh.
So he was discussing it with Dermot, yeah,
Dermot, yeah.
Dermot, and yeah, I don't know. It just sounds really interesting to listen to someone who's actually very intelligent have such a mind-breaking moment where they're just not sure what to do with themselves. I always thought like someone who was so intelligent would have like a lot of things to do. The people who like I used to be with, they were very intelligent. They had a lot of goals, and it's just very interesting to find someone who's also as intelligent, just be aimless. But I do think he would be happy if, like, he's very much like supportive of my goal of being a frog, and I think
Sick.
he would I think he would also benefit from a goal like that. I think he would like to be a stargazer fish. It's very much his vibe, just kind of like buried in the dirt, but also looking up at all the possibilities of the universe with big, ugly eyes.
I love this.
So you want to turn him into a fish?
Well, I don't know if I could do it, but maybe someone will, and I think he'd be happy. And like Vashti, I can see her wanting to be a gopher.
Huh.
How about you? What would you want to be?
I think I just want to be... me.
I think
know.
that's the best thing you can be, yeah.
I don't know, I guess I don't put really a... He puts down his ration that he's, like, munching on. He's like...
He puts down his freezy.
Puts down his freezy. He goes,
By the fire of all places.
no! Ah, fuck it!
Just like,
Pulls out another one.
Holy shit.
Like
it's like a
one.
Minecraft steak.
He goes, I don't know. I guess talking about changing form so often, I don't put a lot of stock in that. I think it's more about into form. I don't know, like you could be literally anything. What happens? You get fucking blown up by something, and then you go to some druids and they cast a spell on you, and you're suddenly different. If you wake up one day and then you get fucking stabbed, and then you wake up and you're a fucking baby again. You're not who you are. But if your form isn't who you are, then what makes you you? It's not your form. It's you. So I'd rather be me, and I don't really care if that means I'm a fucking fish or rat or a human.
What happens if you and your form cause a lot of disconnection between them?
Like, what do you mean?
Because as I am now, I don't fully feel correct. I see what I am, and I don't agree internally. But every time I transform, right now I have limited ability. I just feel like I'm in a more, I feel more complete. So, does that still count? Because does your form have an effect on who you are as a person, or is it exclusively who you are separate?
Well, if I'm sure for some people, it sounds like for you, it sounds like it has an effect on you, and that's valid. You're valid, my dude. But like, if it's causing you pain, you can change that. I don't know how to do it permanently. I'm not a magic guy. I could wake up Galceride, but like I don't know. But if that's something that you wish to change, then you should go for that. You should go after that the whole time.
Eventually, I am very interested in it. Just to be frog. He fully zones out for like 10 minutes.
So
Just
does
like,
Irvin.
nice. Yeah, and then he kind of comes back. How do you feel about authority?
Ah, fuck authority.
Oh, he would like Pask. He's very nervous around them.
Oh, yeah. Why is he nervous?
He hasn't really said explicitly why. Obviously, he has a lot of. Funny, they're talking about form. He's very not okay with his. He wears makeup to cover it up. It's very interesting. Also, a lot of times I hear cracks in his voice, but like he's slipping on something. I don't think he notices. It's like I don't know if he's fully there. And when it comes to authority, he really just wants to avoid them constantly. He's never explicitly said why. Maybe he's hiding something. I don't know.
Weird.
Then there's Vashti, who is the authority now.
Is that why they want to
like,
fuck so bad? Like opposites attract, or?
I haven't really got that vibe, but it's possible. If they want to procreate, they can go nuts. But yeah, no, like, I'm not even sure if Vashti can anymore. She died.
She died?
Yeah, she got murdered by a Batman.
You guys seen a Batman?
Yeah, it was like one of the very first things that we had to do together, and she got slaughtered.
Yo,
And then
that's fucking tight.
Yeah, then as we were like carrying her body back, because we thought she was just gone, a person came out of a tree and was like, "Oh, let's figure this out." And so we went to this little hidden place amongst in the hills back in Wildmount, and wait, or are we still? No, we're still in Wildmount. Other side of Wildmount.
And the Empire.
Empire side, and we're in like this little village of like in the hills. I can't remember the name. It sounded funny. And then so those
The
people
Children of
brought
the
her
Hills?
back. Yeah. You know them?
Huh. I've heard of them.
Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because apparently she's very important to them now.
Oh, I don't know. It's cool.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so she now has like this weird death hand, and it kills Mal a lot.
Oh.
And I don't know, sometimes in her sleep she has like a lot of bad times going on, and it's like, wow, I hope she's doing okay. So yeah, and that now, I don't know how she feels about that. Hopefully it's okay.
Crazy.
Mal, I think, is the most simple. He just wants to know where he's from.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Man.
I can't wait to see him like finally blossom out of his cocoon and become the butterfly I think he's meant to be.
Shall we wake up Maggie and we'll get some fucking shut-eye?
Sure thing. I walk over, like, and I stand over Maggie, just like full on, like 90-degree angle from my waist, just staring down. Hey, Maggie.
Dun 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 dun. Like, you guys meet beady eyes, meet beady eyes. Good morning.
Morning.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
Slips out from underneath your 90-degree angle and gets out. 32 vertebrae crack.
Nice. I quickly grow like one of the blossoms on my antlers to grow a bit bigger, and I pick it off and I give it to her.
Oh, thank you.
So that you have a friend for your watch as well.
She picks up a rock and gives it to you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Happy Pride.
What is their
everyone.
name?
Pride. Roger.
I love Roger. That's Lucinda.
Oh, Lucinda. She puts it behind her ears. So she's an ogre with big, like, blue eyes and this flower.
Oh, lovely. You have a good watch. Good night, Irving.
Good night, dude.
And then I'm gonna like sit cross-legged like next to Pask as I'm holding this, and then just backward.
Alrighty. I'm gonna make this check for Maggie.
Manage inventory.
Does she get
add custom items.
advantage because of
Add
Lucinda?
No.
Rob.
Roger the Rock.
She did get a 16 though, so yeah. Maggie rolls hot. It's always Maggie that rolls hot.
I love Maggie.
I'd like to think that Maggie was not initially like I don't want to say Mary Sue, but like the OP character in the group, but has just been rolling so consistently hot that
You'd be correct.
aha! I
Uh,
love being correct.
so you may all take a long rest as the night
Okay.
comes to a close, as the early morning in Jorhas begins. Can somebody roll me a D100, please?
I can.
Okay, what's the D100
We
result?
got my Metal Wars. We got 76.
76.
Soldier 76.
Alrighty.
Well,
It is raining here in Jorhas.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Always raining. In all of our games, it's always raining.
So I love rain.
When we wake up, I just like I pat Vashti like on the head. I'm like, gopher. And that's it.
What?
Bitch, what?
It goes, good morning, everyone. Fucking loving this rain. Great day for travel. Let's get to fucking Bazzoxan today, fuckers. Let's go. Woo!
Okay.
I'm gonna walk next to Peter
All right.
for most of the day.
Oh, okay.
Kind of make sure we're like a little, like away from our own party, and just like, so, you like heard everything last night, right?
Yeah.
Should we like? I feel like we should give Pask and Vashti like some time together to like work out this thing they got. Like whether or not they want to end up together, like that's totally up to them. But like I think they just need to figure it out.
Do they want to procreate?
I don't know. I don't think it's about like procreating. Like it's just, believe me, it's just a thing people like to do.
Pask.
No.
What?
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
It's okay. No, we're good. He just had a question about.
Do you wish to procreate? Are you in heat?
With you.
Well,
He meant.
I feel like I need the context of the question. Like, in general?
Yeah.
Occasionally, when the mood strikes. Why?
So we wanted to know.
Yeah, Mal won't let me say the rest of it.
Yeah.
What's the rest of it?
Can't say.
Why?
I'm sorry. Mal doesn't want me to say it.
But you make your own choices now, remember?
Dermot comes up to you and goes, whoa.
It's okay, bud. It's okay.
It's okay, dude. Whoa, calm down.
Think of the frog, buddy. Think of the frog.
You're right.
Immediately goes down into a squat.
Oh,
Dermot squats with you and pats your back.
He's like dry heaving.
Okay.
Oh no.
I was thinking that would be a fun thought experiment, and then did forget that might actually hurt him.
Dermot rubs small circles along your back ridges and goes, "Hey, it's totally your choice if you choose to say something, and just because you omit something doesn't mean that it goes against what you fundamentally believe. Sometimes it's just more polite that way."
Ribbit.
Yeah.
I see. Yes. All right. Cool. I like
And small circles.
Small circles on circles.
So, okay, hey Mal. So, because I know you know about the topic he was talking about, and I also know that I can ask you questions, and I don't have to explain the process to you nearly as much. What was he asking? Just in case I need to prepare like a health class lesson later. God's help me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't even need to roll. You
Dude.
fucking lying.
How do you have shifty eyes? They're two pinpricks of light.
Yeah. He just speed walks away from you to like walk next to Ao.
Oh, fucking K. Okay. What the?
That actually
What?
comes up behind him. Like, kind of like sneaks up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I actually like do a sneak?
Yeah, do a stealth roll. Stealthy.
Well, that's a 9, so probably not very stealthy.
No, everyone knows you're here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she's like up behind him. By the way, it's 7 inches.
I'm kidding. I saw you coming. What? What?
7 inches. Comes to ride.
And he already shot me down. I mean, that's cool, but like. Also, wait. How did you find that? Oh! How did you find that out?
No. I mean, no.
I was wondering why you wanted him specifically. Dang, girl.
He told me.
Oh.
We had like, a talk last night. Got real close.
I feel like you're bragging.
No, we just had a chat and then we talked about like dick size, and I have a bigger dick than him, just saying. I thought you should know. No, you seemed interested.
In him or in you? But I mean,
Man.
but oh yes, no, totally.
Okay. Insight.
Make an insight check.
No, that's not very good at all. That's a 7.
It's a little hard to tell with this guy today. A little difficult to figure out if it's honest or not.
It's like applying his makeup.
Find your secrets.
Foundation.
Toner.
Wait, you don't have to wear that around us anymore.
I know, not around you. It's not for you. Whatever.
It's not for you.
It's not for you. I mean, okay. Anyway.
I know I felt about it, so.
You did. Okay, fine. If we're talking about this, how big is yours then?
Like, I mean, considerably girthy. And probably like 8 or 9 inches. 1 second, someone's knocking on my door.
Oh, it's like 1 billion inches.
It's like a whole.
700.
And also, my uncle works at Nintendo.
And I'm a grower.
I'm a grower and a
And-
shower.
At the same time.
Elon Musk gave his Twitter shares to me.
What's going on? I'm showing Mao Roger.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. Where'd you find that?
Maggie gave him to me. I believe it's some kind of schist rock. I was looking over it.
For 1 sec, Liv, is it possible to turn off my camera for like a couple seconds?
Yeah. Sure.
Or like if you could like block me off on the stream or something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Bear with me. Kristen, camera. Okay,
Oh.
you're gone.
Okay.
He's a what kind of rock?
It's a form of rock called schist. Quite common, but yeah, I still love them.
Okay. That's cool. Did you give something Maggie or did you give something to Maggie in return?
Oh, you see that little bloom that's in her behind her ear?
Yeah.
That's Lucinda. That's what I gave her.
Aw, Lucinda's adorable.
Yeah. Oh, do you want one too? And I grow out one of the other blossoms on the antler. Pluck it off. There you go.
Ah,
This one's going to be Jacinda.
Jacinda. All right.
Yeah.
Then, and he'll make a like a little like lotus in his hand, and he'll give it to you, and he'll say, "This is
Story of a girl.
this is the story of this is Bob."
Hello, Bob.
It's a little big, but it should, if you want to like wear it.
He fits it like right into like one of the ridges in his chest, and like grows it so that it holds and stays there.
So you guys just can both just summon flowers out of. I thought it was more of a passive thing, but you guys can both just sort of do it.
Would you like one?
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
I'm gonna grow a rose
Oh,
that's kind of like blackish and purple, and then I quickly like dethorn it. Like,
oh, thank you,
Yeah.
yes.
here you go.
Oh, thank you. Dub.
That one's Isabel.
Isabel.
Ashley, would you also like a flower?
Yeah, I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh, we
Good
were
flowers.
exchanging flowers.
I'm growing a yellow daffodil for. I know you like your lilies of the valley, but this one I just think it matches your hair really well. So
Daffodils are
here
good.
you go.
Thank you.
That's Thomason.
Mal was also going to make a black rose for Pask, but
Yep.
Peter beat him to it, and he's like, and he'll create for Pask a. I'm losing all flower knowledge. He
I never
makes
had any to begin with.
a. Yeah, he just gets flustered, and he actually just makes like just a handful of leaves.
Lovely.
That.
Absolutely lovely.
And he like looks at you and he's like, I got flustered. And then he holds them out to you anyway.
I think that puts him in a good. He's like chuckling for most of the morning, but he's just like, I have a handful of leaves because a robot got flustered.
And then he makes like a chrysanthemum for Vashti. He's like,
Thank you.
sorry.
For what?
Oh no, sorry, I was apologizing to Pass.
Yo, why?
Because I had one ready for her and
You're
gave you
literally
leaves.
making me. You're literally making me stuff for free. It's all good, dude.
fair.
All right.
I'm gonna grow some grape hyacinths. Sorry, the last thing. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
grow some grape hyacinths, and I go over to Ao. I'm like, here you go.
Yes, and this stuff would have been such a good idea. Fuck.
Thank you. She takes it, kind of like fashions it into like a bracelet around some of her like armor gauntlet bits.
Aw, lovely. They're gonna look great when you get blood on them.
Thank you.
Would we be concerned that he's aware that it's no longer an if, but when?
Um,
Kind of inevitable at this point.
I know, but just that I feel like the shred of his innocence is gone now.
hey, there it is.
Oh,
And you guys look forward, and through the kind of harsh orange dunes of this area of the waste, you see orange mountains kind of like towards the back end of the horizon. And then for a minute there, it feels like just a part of the mountain. And then there's just this jutted black shape that sits close to the edge of those mountain lines. You see these large spires jut from some of them as well, like right up from the mountains. Just get this ominous feeling just looking at it.
Looking at this gives me an ominous feeling.
Yeah, we're a lot closer than I thought we were.
There it is. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen there.
Does Vashti feel anything?
Make a wisdom check.
Horny, probably.
Oh,
Talking about dicks and Pask. I could tap that.
it is what it is. Insight check. That's a 17.
17? Okay. There's something pressing you there. Almost like if a string was tied into the middle of the chest, there is a pull to that string. But there's nothing like fully pushing you there. It's just like a little direction. A little tug.
Edging.
Edging.
Uncomfortably wet.
As you guys get closer, you see the impossibly detailed, jutted iron structures, like obelisks, coming from the Orange Mountains of this area. Goes on for miles, circled in through just this massive fortress of solid one color. Just endless possibilities that echo through each chamber. Beneath these spires sits this large, like, block sectioned gates, where you see Kryn soldiers in their very reminiscent of insects, their chitinous armor, the black and kind of white detailed trims, cloaks that flow down and hold the symbol of the dynasty for those who have not visited Mal, Vashti, and Peter. It is a dodecahedron kind of shape with kind of accented swirls and different things. That's an icosahedron. You're holding up a D20, right?
Oh, well, yeah. So is it a D12 then?
It's a D12.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of lines the back of the capes. And they kind of like stand in different formations off the top, down below. Just like a full powered like military outpost that is just full frontal here. Almost in the guise of what it's looking at, it looks like it is framing these spires. But it sits in this shadow like a hold to times brought before. Ones that are like a signifying reminder of what once was and what that once was trying to push through into these times as well. This kind of crumbling and desolate structure just overshadowing the new modernity of what people have progressed into and what people have worked hard to do. And there's this almost feeling of like futility, like looking at it. You know, for Pask, hearing the stories of Bazzoxan is hearing this kind of courtship of death consistently living there. As the rain, like, rushes past you, it is this feeling of inevitability that kind of comes through around you. For Vashti, it's that feeling gets tighter of the string pulling you towards this as you get closer and closer to the gates. The rain hits the ground, making puddles in deeper, craggy areas from the calamity that just haven't healed through this land. A constant reminder of what happened when things were not kept in check. And as you find yourself falling more into your head to this, and here, identify! And the Kryn soldiers have kind of stood more firmly at attention.
She, her.
Thank you for your pronouns. Please identify your reasons for being here in Bazzoxan.
Business.
What is your business?
Trying to become a frog.
No.
Trying to find my home.
What?
They, by the way.
Guys, that's your overall. We're talking.
Oh.
Dermot,
Why we're here?
Dermot comes up. He goes, Hi. We're friends of the
Dermot.
dynasty. I am a cleric to the Luxon. Well, these are my compatriots. They all have their own business in their lives. But I'm here because we're here on a spiritual mission.
And we're with him.
Yes. Fist bumps you.
Yeah.
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 He goes, is that all you
We're also here to look around. See the sights.
Are you mercenaries?
Library.
Yes.
On occasion.
Okay.
Has to be fig-
Everyone make me. You can either make a performance check or a persuasion check. This is a group check.
Uh-oh.
Let's go Pask.
15.
Okay. Mal.
13.
13, okay. Vashti.
10.
10, okay.
Okay, still above.
Peter.
Not bad. Not bad.
0.
Was
I
it
rolled a 2. I have a -2.
Okay, alrighty. As long as it wasn't
Not
a
in that
natural
one.
one.
That one.
They look
0
all...
means nothing.
You guys all look over. You guys all... And he goes... Alright. Let him in. And... And you guys are allowed entry into Bazzoxan.
Were they like on the wall or like at ground level with us?
There was a few at ground level. There was a few up on like a more balconied section of the wall, and there's ones up top, manning like big ballistas, basically.
One of them that's on ground level, I just quickly make like a black dahlia and I give it to them.
Thank you. Ties it in with his cape.
Aww.
That flower will explode.
I like that no matter who you are, everyone just accepts a flower from Peter. This doesn't matter.
I mean, look at him.
He just wants to be a frog.
He's so
You guys enter into Bazzoxan. And immediately that feeling of futility turns into immediate apathy just upon entering. It is a drab, sad area of a heavy presence of the Aurora Watch, the guards of the Kryn Dynasty, constantly walking in pairs. There is not a time where the pattern doesn't break, where there is another guard in the city coming in to catch that empty gap that is left behind by a moving soldier. In between those are civilians, clearly just trying to make the best of their life. There's a mother explaining to her children what happens if she dies, what to do if she dies. There's...
in the street.
Yep. Just on the stoop of their steps.
What a scene to just walk in on.
Yeah, you guys are walking past this front step scene. You see a guard explaining how their partner passed away to some kind of demonic attack to what seems to be his mother, like declaring him dead.
Oh my god.
There are a few guards that are looking a little rough. They have some blood down their cheeks, on the armor, some kind of that same ichor that was coming off the Udak and the Vrock, that just melted demonic ichor. They're kind of they've tried to wipe up the best they can, but some of it's just sticking on no matter what. Capes are tattered here. There's no clean here. There's a few different areas that seem to be more lively, but it's not lively in the way of excitable. It's lively in the way of job, living. Welcome to Bazzoxan.
And if only we had a bard. We'd fucking turn this town around.
Well, you're all gonna die, but that's okay. We can party all day today. And get scared away by a demon. They're like, they're like, shit, it's gone.
The third bard this month.
Man, they always go for the singing ones.
Why do we keep shipping them in?
You know in real life when
How
they
many
get
licks?
like entertainment to go entertain the troops, like comedians or singers and stuff like that, they do
Yeah, like
that,
Captain
but
America.
they immediately get carried away by demons.
Aw, that's rough, bud.
That's rough, buddy. You guys kind of stand there in the rain for a moment. Kind of begin to step forward and walk through. Ao just kind of lapses into the silence. It's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it here.
I don't think most people like it here.
Would there be any place, to Mal's knowledge, in the Feywild that is this sad?
Make a history check.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There are moments in the Feywild where they are touched by extreme bouts of sadness. And it is a mix between, for you, it is very natural to see these little spots of sadness. Great Fey of power that have grown intensely sad. Either that of the breakage of a promise, one of the most sacred laws in there, that's just twisted and warped them in such ways that it physically extends out for a while, corrupting the earth and air around them, the flora, the fauna, and every detail. The Sealy Court has a lot of sadder individuals that are a little more volatile. That lore has discussed that while they were storming away, has kind of fractured portions of the lands into sad areas. You've been near one, but Luna and Gus have quickly ushered you away. But you haven't been in one. But being here, maybe this is a close approximation of what that might feel like.
Okay. What time are we at in terms of like the day?
Looking around. Probably like getting close to noon.
Okay. Probably figure out if there's some way to stay. God, fuck. I don't know if this place has one of those, but that would be lovely.
Ow.
Vashti? Something's touching your ankle.
Oh jeez, this is a rat. I look down.
Look down, ready for a rat. You see a red, fleshy tendril is wrapping itself around your ankle. And then you step on it, and 3 mouths open up and...
Oh.
And when you crush it, it lets go, and it folds in on itself of gnashing teeth and dies.
Okay, that's a little awful.
What the fuck?
And then you
Did
hear...
anyone else notice that?
Oh, everyone noticed that. And it's not quick before you hear...
Me too.
to the left of you. And you see these
Hello.
shambling, grotesque, eye, teeth, mouth infested blobs that are pulling themselves on crumbling buildings down. You begin to hear screams. You begin to hear hollers.
My God.
And then you hear bells ringing in the distance. And then they cacophonies. Just one in the distance, then a few more. And then multiples and multiples and multiples as they're echoing through the entirety of Bazzoxan. And Ao hears a couple screams up the road and looks back at you all and says, "Divide and conquer?"
I turn into a bear.
Alright.
Stay safe.
Get ready to rage.
And
Don't die.
Don't die. And they all take down the street. And that is where we'll leave it for the evening.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Dang.
get ready to exterminate.
All right.
Who are you gonna call?
Not
Apparently
me!
Apparently us.
Strange in the neighborhood.
Did everyone have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all technical difficulties, but we got through it. Hopefully, better stuff next time. But that is it for this chapter of A Tour into Exandria. Let's do a quick round of plugs. Kristen, do you have anything to plug?
I have Twitter.
The pigeoning.
Ooh.
DE pigeoning. You know where to
DE
look. Don't do the pigeoning because that is a puppet show that will not give up their Twitter handle for me.
God
I have
damn it.
tried, and it won't happen. It's the pigeoning.
All of the artwork that you see down below me is made by Kristen. You can commission them on The Pigeon on Twitter. Vincent?
I also have a Twitter, but I can't plug it
No,
here.
you can't.
No.
Jack, I think you said no last time.
No.
All right. And Liam.
Hi, I'm Liam. I'm 1/3 of the YouTube group Pointlessly Gaming on YouTube. Check us out. We're getting close to 500 subs.
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna be I think we're just about to finish like a couple of games, so we're just about to start putting out like new content,
Hell
which
yeah.
is really exciting for us.
Oh yeah.
Great.
So
And
Pointlessly Gaming on
Pointlessly
YouTube,
Gaming
all
on
one
YouTube.
word.
Amazing. I've been Liv Knightley. I am the Dungeon Master and creator of Chronicles of Gaia. We have a podcast out that is going to be releasing episodes in the new future, but we have a backlog of a good chunk of them wherever you get your podcasts. We've recently started our Monster Hearts 2 miniseries here on the channel. We're going to do some more in the next 10 weeks. We just did our session 0. If you could not have watched all this episode or missed that Monster Hearts episode, or simply you're new here, you can find all our backlog episodes about a few days after we stream them live on our YouTube channel. That is Chronicles of Gaia on YouTube. And make sure you follow here because we are gonna start streaming some more.
Yeah, baby.
And it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. But that is it for us this week. Thank you for joining us. I don't have an outro, but you know what? Be lovely. Be kind to yourselves. And happy fucking Pride. I'll see you guys
Happy
next time.
Pride!
Happy Pride!
Yay.
Pride.
Oh, kiss.
Be gay, beach! Alright. Goodbye.
gay crime.